All right, let's go. Let's try to get this thing right, man. Uh, Having technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to it, man. It's a lot to this thing, man. Like, let everybody, when you come into the chat, let me know if you can hear me. You know, let me know if everything good. I want to get to this topic, man. I kind of was stumbling over my words. If y'all seen the last little live, kind of was stumbling over my words because I was trying to make sure everything was right. You know what I'm saying? But trying to make sure everything's straight because it's a lot to it. See, pull up the chat real quick. Yo, what up? What up, D4L? Can you hear me? Everything good? Can you hear me? Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, I was, like I said, I had some technical difficulties, man. Like, I was trying to get this stuff together, man. As you can see, my setup is a little different from the norm, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get everything set up all, nice and neat and nice and cool, You know what I mean? Can you see the chat? I had to put on I had to put on the jersey tonight. I had to go ahead and put on the jersey tonight because I see a lot of guys out here, you know what I'm saying, saying this and saying that, you know what I mean, playing with our name, talking crazy about us. I guess guys is getting tired of us. I guess everybody getting tired of us. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm not gonna complain about the schedule. Everybody talk about how Georgia fans complaining about the schedule or whatnot. I'm not complaining about the schedule. I do feel like, they trying to slight us though. I do feel like that. I feel like they trying to, play with us, by having us play Alabama and Texas, then, which is cool, man, because to be real with y'all, man, people don't even realize that ain't gonna do nothing but make Georgia better, man. That's all that's gonna do is make Georgia better. They don't even realize it. They honestly think that Georgia is basically Oh, you said you like the red out stadium in the back? Yeah, man. I had to throw that back there. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said like I'm having a little, trying to try new stuff, man. Cause I want to do something different. You know what I mean? Like I ain't trying to. That's why I got the background, like the little phone background. You know what I mean? Like the little texting background or whatever. Cause like I'm trying to be different. I don't want to be like the rest of these guys. You know what I mean? I want to do me and be me. You feel me? But I appreciate you liking that. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, you already know it. But everything good? Everything good? Like, can you hear me well? Everything good? I'm hoping everything's smooth. Cause it be lagging, like a lot of times it be lagging. But yeah, like anyway, man, let's get on to it, man. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about these guys, man, that and I'm talking about all of them, you know what I'm saying? All these guys, podcasters and all these guys is, you know, yo, what up, Kangaroo Black? What up, man? What's happening with you, man? I got to get on y'all, man. I got to get on y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got to get on y'all, Kangaroo Black. I got to get on Nick Saban Jr. too. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all playing with Georgia name. Well, not. I don't know about Kangaroo Black as much, cause I really didn't catch anything too well. You know how you do over there at your show, man. You be wilding over there sometime with my D4Ls, man, with my dogs for life. You be wilding sometime over there. But anyway, man, yeah, man, y'all gotta put some respect on our name, man. Y'all gotta put some respect on our name. The rain is still coming, man. The rain is still here, man. We still the champs, man. Until somebody knock us off, we still the champs, baby. Oh yeah, I know y'all be trolling. I know y'all be trolling. You know what I'm saying? That's why. Hey, look, Kangaroo Black. You said, hold on, let me look up at the screen. Black in the house, yeah. Black in the house, yeah. But yeah. I know y'all be trolling, man. I know y'all be trolling, and I know y'all know, and I know y'all see the talent, and y'all see the progression, and I know y'all see it, man. Everybody worried about Georgia right now, bro. Everybody. He said, "Don't worry, we respect they." But we coming. Oh yeah, I mean, everybody trying to get something, man. Tide get rolled over again. hey, let me tell y'all something, man. Everybody think that everybody getting better except for Georgia. Why is that? Why is everybody getting better except for Georgia? I'm not understanding that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talking highly about LSU. Oh, LSU finna be this, and you know, and Texas is gonna be that, and you know what I mean? Oh yeah. Oh, come on, Kangaroo. Come on, KB. You know damn well, you know good and doggone well that Georgia gonna run over Alabama. Well, I ain't gonna say run them over, but I would say if in 2024, I think it would be a good game. I think it will be a good game, but I still think Georgia gonna pull it off, man. To be real with you. Mike Tampa Dog, what's up? ESPN love putting UGA third, trying to drum up interest. Yeah. I mean that's what they do. But you know you ain't doing nothing but keeping us hungry. You don't want to be beside a hungry dog. You don't want to play with a hungry dog. That's what you don't want to do. I was just listening to Paul Feinbaum and the caller called y'all LBU, Lucky Break University. Okay, we'll take that. But we only getting stronger, bro. We only get stronger, and we definitely will win in Tuscaloosa. That's gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen. Come on, man. Come on now. It's because Bama is so easy to troll. Mike Tampa Dog. Yeah, like we gonna win. We gonna beat y'all. We gonna handle Texas. I mean, come on, y'all, man. Like y'all know the talent that's coming to Georgia, and y'all know the talent that's already there. That's why everybody's so concerned and making all of these videos and trying to troll us and this because y'all already see the potential. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hungry, not just your dogs. Man, hey, look. The dogs is hungry, everybody hungry, but ain't nobody going but I like being hungry. I like staying hungry. So everybody out here that wanna, denounce us or make us look like we ain't doing nothing. 8-4, okay, it is what it is. I don't know why you think I don't know where you getting the predictions from, but bro, it's not gonna happen, man. I'm telling y'all, it's not gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen, man, for real. I don't know. I guess I don't know if I'm one of the ones that I ain't trolling Bama. I'm not gonna troll y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I feel like at the end of the day, it's gonna be a good game 2024, but we still gonna come out on top. You know what I'm saying? We gonna come out on top. So at the end of the day, everybody can make their little jokes while they can right now. Make your little jokes, you know what I'm saying? Talk your little trash. Pray on our downfall. I don't care. At the end of the day, baby, it's definitely gonna be a dominating season. Once again, 2024, I'm predicting it. I'm predicting it right now. If I'm lying, I'm flying, baby, and I don't have no wings. What you said, Kangaroo Black? I see what y'all doing, and I like it. Make it. Yeah, we got to keep the competition good, man. We got to keep that competition good. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to 2024 either, cause I already know what it's gonna look like. I already know what it's hitting for, baby. I know what it's hitting for. You know what I'm saying? I know what it's hitting for. I know what we got. You know what I mean? I know what Alabama got. And it ain't got enough for us. To be honest, y'all really don't. Y'all got just amount enough to keep it a close game. That's it, baby. That's it. I'm just being real, man. I'm just being real. Y'all got enough to keep it a close game. But outside of that, Bama is not going to beat Georgia in 2024. I highly doubt it. Yeah, Bama fans do sound humble now, don't they? Yeah. Cause they right there with everybody else at this point. They right there with everybody else at this point. You know what I mean? They ain't getting all of those recruits going everywhere else now. Everybody ain't trying to go to Alabama no more. Everybody going everywhere else now. So the competition level is gonna be evened out. That's why they changed this schedule for 2024. They want the competition evened out. So that's why I say I'm not mad about the schedule. Everybody complaining about Georgia being mad about the schedule. I'm not mad at all about the schedule. That's just gonna make us better at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Slick Nick is over the hill. Kirby is just reaching his peak. Facts. Now, Mike Tampa Dog, that's facts. That's facts. Come on now. Nick Saban don't look the same. He definitely don't look the same. Nick Saban be looking clueless out there on the field. I talked about this in my last live, man. He said, man, y'all beat Bama one time and y'all head done swole up. No, it's not even about us beating Bama. See, that's what a lot of Bama fans get confused with. It's not about us beating Bama. It's about the fact that as a dog fan, we know what we have at Georgia and we know what we are capable of at Georgia. It ain't about Bama. It ain't about you just another X on the list. That's just all it's about. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's about. You just another X on our list, you know? And that's all it is. It ain't about Bama at all. Georgia, real Georgia fans don't care nothing about Bama. Real Georgia fan, we only care about Georgia. You know what I'm saying? But when you know what Georgia already got, come on, man. All I know is it's going to be a great game next season. I know we're going to come out with the win. I already know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just predict that right now. I'm not going to predict no early predicting score. You know, I'll be a fool to do that right now. You saying Bama fans know what they got and what they can do. But y'all know. But see, this the thing with y'all Bama fans, bro. This the thing with y'all Bama fans. Y'all will keep a lie going just to convince y'all self, though. Y'all will keep this whole lie going to convince y'all self. That's the only thing that I can talk bad about with y'all, man, or that I can say negative about y'all. Y'all will keep this whole narrative going about Alabama is going to be doing it. Alabama is not the same. Even you real Alabama fans know that. Alabama is not the same. Alabama like I said, it's even in the playing field at this point because everybody is going everywhere now. Now Alabama ain't getting those top recruits like they normally do because now they spreading out going to different places. You know what I mean? NIL is out there. You know what I mean? You said what lie? The lie y'all tell. Y'all make it seem like Alabama still about something. Alabama can't even figure out their quarterback. Alabama can't figure out the quarterback. Alabama, their top receiver was a mediocre receiver over at Georgia. That's what I be talking about when I say y'all lie. You know, and I'm being honest. You know what I mean? Y'all top receiver was a mediocre receiver at Georgia. He wasn't even the number one receiver at Georgia. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Now I'm sure y'all got some other weapons. I ain't dumb. I'm sure y'all got some other weapons. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you ain't got weapons like Georgia got. And y'all know this. That's what I mean by y'all be creating narratives. Y'all be just trying to tell yourself. To keep telling yourself that, though. Keep telling yourself that. Maybe something will happen for you this season or next season. You know what I mean? Keep telling yourself. Yeah, y'all get good recruits just like Georgia get the best recruits. But at the same time, let's be real. People are spreading out now. They spreading out. They not just coming to Georgia. They not just coming to Alabama. They going everywhere. It's 5-star top recruit players everywhere. You know what I mean? So, you know. So at the end of the day, what's up, Harry? Harry, what's happening? Welcome to the show, man. But at the end of the day, like I say, man, I that's why I don't mean to say y'all lie. Let me not say lie. But you said Kangaroo Black said you do know his last year at UGA had more receiving yards than another receiver. Another receiver. Check the stats from 2021. Look, man, bro. What's his name? Jermaine. Hold up. Bama was ways talking about money, or our head coach ever talked about how much money or a player got fast. Hey, first of all, let's go back to Jermaine Burton. You know what I'm saying? Jermaine Burton is mediocre. Do I think that he's a good receiver? Yes. Do I think that he can hold a team on his shoulders the way Bryce Young did for y'all the last 2 years? No. Do I think y'all have talent over there? Yes. So, you know, I'm not saying like y'all gonna be sorry, but y'all will not be the same Alabama y'all have been in the past seasons. Y'all will not be that same Alabama. Like, let's be clear. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, cause I mean that's just what I see. You know what? Bryce Young first season, his first season, bro. His first season, I called my homeboy. I said, "Hey, Alabama rain is gone, bro." I called him. I swear to God. I don't know if it was the 2021 season, his first season, his first year starting. I don't know what I don't remember. You know what I mean? I don't remember. Anyway, I'm looking at the chat. I'm sorry, y'all. But I don't remember. But at the end of the day, I called my homie. I said, "Hey, bro, Alabama, that rain is gone. Not to say that they'll never be good again or they gonna suck. Let's be real. They the SEC. They'll never suck. But at the end of well, let me not say that because there's some sucky ass teams in the SEC, obviously. But at the same time, come on, we talking about Bama, man. Let's be real. Now, I'm not one of those guys that's going to sit here and play like I don't respect Bama football. I respect Bama football, and I think most of us in the chat and most of us that's Georgia fans respect Bama football. But at the end of the day, I called it. And guess what happened? Guess what happened when I called that? That man had to carry that team for 2 years. That man had to carry that team. Man, our O-line, you said, man, our O-line was not up to par with Bryce first year. Hey, man, you could say whatever. I mean, you know your team better than I do, but what I do know about your team is Bryce Young carried that team. Watching the games, it wouldn't even, if you ask me, it had nothing to do with your O-line. Your O-line protected Bryce Young just good enough. They protected them when y'all didn't. Y'all remember y'all beat us, right? When y'all beat us, right? Y'all remember that, right? That was because of that O-line. That man had plenty of protection out there, man. Like, I ain't gonna go there now. Like, you got to be real. Let's be real. It's some defenses out there that's hunting. They out there hunting. So, you know, our walk-on quarterback killed Bryce Young, but the second time around, he beat the great Bama Saban and Bryce. Hey, look, like I said, bro. Like I said, man, Nick Saban was out there looking clueless the whole game damn near. I ain't never seen Nick Saban act like this, you know. And as an Alabama fan, I don't expect you to agree with me, but I do expect you to be honest, man. When y'all see Nick Saban on the field, Nick Saban, he be looking clueless sometimes. It be looking like he don't know how to respond to certain things. You know what I'm saying? He don't know how to respond to certain things. It's like he respond the wrong way to certain things. Like, I just don't understand it. But, you know, it's, you know, like you got a young buck out there, bro. You got some young guys out there that's coming for that title. And, you know, Kirby Smart is definitely finna be the next guy in charge, man. He about to be the next guy in charge for a school with so many number one recruiting classes. I always hear excuses about their roster. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Kangaroo Black. Now that's a good point. Now, like let's be real. That's a good point. Cause y'all stay with the #1 recruiting class. Y'all got it this season, right? Y'all got it 2023 season, right? If I ain't mistaken, this, I think y'all got it now. He was trying to O-line and run the side of the ball. Backfire. Yeah, man, like I say, Kangaroo Black, bro. Like, we can go for hours talking about, the different, issues that you feel that Bama had. But honestly, bro, Bama still, to me, Bama just they're not the same. You don't have a Mechie, you don't have a Jamison Williams, you don't have these guys, these vertical threat guys like you have. Now you may have brought some in at this point, or the guys that's gonna step up, but you don't have these vertical threats like y'all normally do. That's gonna burn every defensive player. Like, you don't have that. You know what I'm saying? He said we just use the same excuses UGA used for a long time. Hey, man. I don't know. Me personally, man, over here at this channel, bro, I don't make no excuses for Georgia. I'm going to pop you, I'm going to spank your ass when you do wrong, and I'm going to celebrate you when you do right. I don't make no excuses. I don't really, like the 2024 schedule, but at the same time, I'm comfortable with it because I feel like in 2024, I don't see a loss. I don't see either one of Texas, or especially not Texas. Why are we talking about Texas? Why are we talking about Texas? Why? Like, what's the quarterback? I don't even know them guys. I don't even pay attention to them guys like that, man. The overhyped quarterback they got over there, Manning they got over there, overhyped. Come on, man. He's overhyped. I'm glad he didn't come to Georgia. We made room for the #1 quarterback in the nation. Come on, baby. I'm glad he didn't come. We'll see this year if we look at the same as we did the past 2 years. I think y'all gonna look worse than y'all did, bro. And this ain't no shot at you, because me and you, we good. But I think y'all gonna look worse than y'all did last season, bro. I swear. Yeah, Arch Manning, and yeah. Shout out to Kangaroo Black for throwing them out there. Y'all know how I get when I get on the live. I get to forgetting these dudes' names because I'll be more so concerned with Georgia. So, I watch other guys and see what the team doing as a whole. But as far as memorizing some of these jokers' names, I don't be on that. Yeah, I think y'all gonna be worse, bro. I swear. I don't say that. I'm not gonna sit here and say that y'all gonna be losing like crazy or nothing like that. But without Bryce Young, what are y'all gonna do? Without Bryce Young? Come on, man. You ain't got no Bryce Young. What you gonna do? Run all over the field? What y'all gonna do? Run all over the field, huh? That's what your quarterback, the one that's supposed to be starting, that's what he do. Run all over the field. Ain't got an arm worth a damn. I'm just messing with you, the Kangaroo. But at the end, what is his name? Jalen Milroe. I'm just messing with you, but I'm being honest at the same time, bro. Y'all ain't gonna look the same, bro. We won before Bryce, before Matt Jones, before Tua, before Jalen. Hey, but all of those quarterbacks that you just named, bro, were 10 times better than the quarterbacks that you have right now. 10 times better. The only thing that Jalen Milroe has right now is some legs, and he may get away from a couple of, teams if he's the starter, because we don't even know who the starter gonna be. We don't know. The only reason I say I think y'all gonna be worse, bro, than y'all was last season, bro, is because of the quarterback situation. That's the only reason. If y'all get a quarterback and he gets out there and get like your Bryce Young or your Mac Jones or your Tua or your Jalen Hurts, if they show out, if one of those guys show out like that, of course my mouth gonna be shut. I could take it like a man. But I'm telling you, I don't see y'all being a major force in the SEC. I don't see it. Defense, your defense might be a little better. Your defense might be a little better. You said that's really all Jalen Hurts had, but he was a hell of a quarterback for us. Man, Jalen Hurts was a hell of a quarterback, period. I always liked Jalen Hurts. But I just don't think, as a Georgia fan, as a fan of college football, I really don't see y'all getting to that point until the season start. Now, when the season start, then I'll change my mind, Kangaroo Black. Yeah, we know they scared. That's why they talk about us. King Brian 25, shout out to you, man, for jumping in the chat. Yeah, but that's why I say what I say. That's why I say what I say, Kangaroo Black. I say that because until y'all show us something different this season or show us something better this season, I'm not going to assume that y'all going to be better than last 2 seasons. Plus, we not running the same on offense no more. We going back to the run first offense, back to the game manager, quarterback. Hey, man, let's get back to it. I want the competition to be thick. I want the competition, and I'm sure Kirby do too. You know what I'm saying? We ain't getting these top recruits for nothing, man. We want to go head to head with the so-called best. That's who we want to go head to head with. But I don't say that about your team, bro, to disrespect y'all in no kind of way, bro. No, I don't, cause you already know how I feel about Alabama. Like, I respect Alabama. But one thing I will say is that I know that Alabama will not be the same. Or, like I say, until the season start, I'm just speaking on right now. Alabama is not going to be better than they was the last 2 seasons. I'm just speaking right now. Now, once the season start and I get to see what these guys that haven't had any playing time, these guys that's obviously stepping up, that's probably been with the program, see what Jalen Milroe has, or either the Asian guy. Once the season start and I get to see it, then I'll change my mind. I get on here and be like, yeah, Alabama back on it. Alabama back at it. I'm a Georgia fan, but I keep it real. Alabama back at it. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because do you honestly believe? I'm good. Looking forward to playing y'all on a consistent basis. I'm sure we will play some tough games. Yeah, man, Alabama and Georgia are probably going to be the highlight of the season. Alabama and Georgia every season. Every season we play, it's going to be the highlight of the season. We're going to be going back and forth. It's going to be one of the games that Georgia and Alabama fans going to hate to watch every season. Every season. It's gonna be a game that Georgia and Alabama fans are going to hate, and you're gonna want to take off of work. You going, whatever the case. If you have every weekend off, that's lovely. But if because I know how I am. You know what I'm saying? I know how I am. When it come to me, I gotta be sitting down the whole time. Don't bother me. Don't play with me. Let me watch, especially with playing certain teams. But I just don't like how y'all be coming at Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all, like as if Georgia is something to be played with. Motivated, dedicated. Welcome to the chat. He said, Harry Leg, he said, hell, Bama better get ready. Motivated, dedicated, 15 and 0. There you go. Get like Bama do. Bama fan be sitting up there trying to speak it into existence. I be seeing y'all. I see all y'all. I ain't just talking about you, Kangaroo Black, but I'm talking about all of those podcasters, all of those channels. I see them. You know what I mean? I see them. Because to be real with y'all, I'm the only... Man, let me go. I got to make a video. One of our players done got in trouble. Oh, shit. Alabama. Alabama so worried about Georgia. But get what? Y'all players is mixing and mingling with our players. He done got his ass in trouble. Yeah, no, we ain't seeking, we ain't speaking it into existence, bro. We know that we know the amount of talent we got, so it's like it shouldn't be no reason why. I think that's what it is for a lot of Georgia fans. Like Georgia feel like it shouldn't be no reason why. Just like the last 2 seasons, we felt the same way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's not a legal issue. Oh, okay, okay. Well, what the hell he done did then? But anyway, yeah, like nah, we ain't speaking nothing into existence at Georgia. Like, you know, real Georgia fans too, not these highlight watchers and stuff like that. I'm talking about real Georgia fans, real guys that, you know, pay attention to Georgia. You know that it ain't no point in, you don't really have to speak nothing into existence when it comes to Georgia, because we see the talent that's coming in and we know there ain't no reason why we shouldn't three-peat. You know what I mean? Damn the schedule. Damn the schedule. Regardless if the schedule, if we had the same schedule as next season, I feel like we would three-peat. Definitely three-peat if we had the same schedule as next season. Something with his conduct. See? Can't get it right. Can't get it right. These guys is tripping, man. To be real with you, I see that all the time, man. It's crazy and it's funny that you mentioned that the legal issues. Well, his is not a legal issue, but just issues, period. It's sad because these dudes have a golden opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to make something of themselves, and they still seem like they want to keep, you know, straddling the fence, going down the wrong road. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand it, man. Sorry, y'all. I'm texting real quick. Like... Yeah, they seem like they just be going down the wrong damn road, man. Like, for real. I'll be there in 2024. My stepdad went to Central. That's motivated, dedicated, kangaroo black. You be good, bro. I'll catch you later. All right, bro. Take it easy, man. Harry Leggy. I think it's Leggy, right? Any fan of CFB can see that it's very possible that Georgia Plus pulls TI. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Harry. Like, and that's facts. And that's why I say, like, if you're a real Georgia fan, you know what I'm saying, and somebody that really pays attention to recruitment and all of that, and I'm not saying you are less of a fan if you don't pay attention. Let me just say that. I'm not going to say that you less of a fan because you don't do what I do as far as looking at the recruits and stuff like that. But if you're a person that does look into recruitment and look into the guys that's coming in and as far as talent-wise, it's no reason why we shouldn't win the Natty once again. You know what I'm saying? It's no reason. The only thing that I can see what was getting our way is the quarterback position at this point. That's the only thing that I can see. But I told y'all, I'm team Beck. I'm team Carson. You know what I'm saying? So I'm riding with him. You know, I'm riding with him. He's not a dual threat. You know, but I'm riding with him. You know, we got to understand, too, like, when it comes to adjustments, man, that's what happens when it comes to football. You make adjustments, you know what I mean? So, of course, Kirby Smart knows his quarterback is not motivated, dedicated dogs, player, develop, is elite. You already know that. You already know. But back to what I was saying, like, of course, you know, damn, I done got off topic. But anyway, my mind went blank. But anyway, man, Georgia is in there. Georgia is in there like swimwear on the beach here. Just know that. Georgia is in there, you know. And we got the guy, the quarterback situation. Yeah. So I'm team Carson, right? I've been watching Carson since he got there. I love his arm. I love his accuracy. I pretty much like everything about him. The only thing that everybody is going to be missing is the legs, you know. But that's not to say that Carson is not going to make plays, with his legs. Carson will make a few plays. He will have to at some point. Will he run for 40, 50 yards? Hell no, he won't. I'm sure he won't. You know what I mean? But Carson is going to make certain plays with his legs. He's going to be able to make certain plays with his legs. All we need is a couple of yards. We don't need Carson to be ripping and running all up and down the damn field like that. We just need him to be accurate. So if he's lacking something that Stetson had, it is what it is. You know what I mean? At least with Carson, we know he's going to be more accurate than Stetson once was. It's now, last season Stetson was accurate as hell. Like, he was on point. It was a couple of throws that I felt like, okay. But for the most part, he was way more accurate than his first starting season. So, I feel as if the quarterback position will be the only thing that may hold us back this season if Carson don't get out there and go for his. But I think Carson going to get out there and go for his, man. I don't think Carson is going to be out there lacking. I don't think Carson going to be out there playing no games. You know what I mean? He trying to get that draft stock up. I'm sure he want to be a champion and yeah, man. I'm drinking some Mountain Dew, y'all. I got to put it in the camera. Y'all see that? See the light kind of. National champions, baby. Everything dog over here. But yeah, man, that's just how I feel about it. But the topic of discussion is basically these Alabama fans and trying to, talk down on Georgia, And me and Kangaroo Black we went back and forth a whole lot through the chat. I'm glad he came in and showed up and, said his piece. You know what I mean? But like I say, and I'm going to say it once again, I don't see Alabama being better than they was the last 2 seasons. Why do I feel like that? Because like I said before, they don't have a vertical threat. If they do have a vertical threat that stepped up, then that will change my mind. But until I see that, I'm going to continue to say that I don't see nothing different. Yeah, King Brian 25. Yeah, we about to three-peat, man. We definitely gonna do that. We definitely gonna do that because we don't have no losses on our schedule, man. Alabama probably got at least 1 or 2 losses on their schedule. You know what I'm saying? They got to figure out the quarterback situation. Now, will Alabama figure out the quarterback situation? From experience of knowing Alabama football, yes, I think they will figure it out. Will it be good enough to win a natty? No, I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that, but I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm just speaking on from what I know of today. From what we know of today, they don't have a quarterback that can get that type of job done. From what we know today, they have a couple of running backs. Their defense, so it's being said that the defense is getting better at Alabama. But my thing is, it's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. You got too many things that you're going to have to try to work out during the season. I hadn't looked at their schedule, but it's too many things to be trying to work out during the season. So, like I said, Bryce Young carried the team for 2 years. He carried them for 2 years, literally. Like I told Kangaroo Black just a minute ago, I was on the phone. I think the season had just started last season. I was on the phone and I was talking to him. And I was like, bro, Alabama just ain't this. It ain't the same. It is just not the same. They losing. They losing their wings. They losing their strength. But will they still be able to compete? Yes, they will. I believe so. How y'all feeling out there though? What y'all think? What y'all thinking out there, man? How y'all feeling about my new little background I got going on, man? I try to amp it up for y'all, man. I really did. Texas will get Bama this season. More than likely, Texas probably will. I think Texas is better than Alabama at this point. Like I say, I'm gonna just only talk about this at this point right now. I'm not gonna say when the season starts. But, at this point. And that's where a lot of Bama fans get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Because they may hear me say these things and they may think, oh, well, he predicting. I don't try to predict anything. I like to be as honest as possible, as real as possible. That's just who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? And if I can be real, I feel as if Texas will be better than Alabama this up and coming season. Alabama got too many things they got to try to work out. Like I said, man, they got a mediocre receiver over there. That's their number one receiver right now. Will he be able to Will he be able to withstand being the leader? I don't know. I never seen Jermaine Burton as a leader, even when he was at Georgia. I never seen him as being a leader. This ain't got nothing to do with him leaving either. Like I'm not one of those ones that's gonna complain. Hey, go where you feel like you're gonna do better at. And obviously he did do a little better at Alabama, but he became the top receiver over there. But anybody could have been the top damn receiver over there. Mini-Me could have been the top receiver at Alabama last season. They didn't have nobody. They didn't have nobody. I mean, they had guys, but, you know, they could have put Webster on the field and he would have been a top receiver. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, that's pretty much why he left. He left because he wanted to see, he wanted more touches. You know what I mean? But he ended up getting that too. But at the end of the day, that doesn't make you better. You know, at Alabama, that don't make you better. That means you still the mediocre receiver that you was at Georgia. You let a tight end. Now, Brock Bowers is a freak of nature. Like, he is. He is a great player, and it's hard to be great. But come on, man. You let a tight end, come on, man, outdo you. Not only just the tight end, man. Lad McConkey, you had a lot of guys. Now, I think Kangaroo was talking about his stats was better. He had better stats. He had I forget what Kangaroo Black said. I forget what he said. But I don't remember Jermaine Burton being the starting receiver at Georgia. I highly doubt that. Because when he left, I checked his stats out. You know what I'm saying? I actually looked through his stats and I wanted to figure out, okay, how well he was doing over at Georgia for him. You know, whenever somebody leave, you want to know how well they was already doing at Georgia, because it's like, you know, you want to know what you're losing. But I don't recall him having his stats being that great at Georgia. I recall him being a weapon for Georgia, but I don't recall his stats being better at all. What's going on, man? What's happening, man? I wore to Georgia for this, man. He said, yeah, Burton was never a starter at Georgia. No, he wasn't. You right, King. You right, King Brian. He was never a starter at Georgia. I mean, he started, like, well, let me say that. I won't say never a starter. I don't know where you're getting that from. But he was a starter. He just wasn't the main guy. And see, it's so much, that's what people not realizing. The guys that you don't see on the field every play they start too. They're starters as well. But at the same time, it's so much talent. You got to think, you got Lad McConkey, you got Brock Bowers, you had at the time Kiara Jackson, you had A.D. Mitchell. Now those are the number one receivers. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got number one, number twos, and things like that. So Jermaine Burton to me was not the number one receiver, but he definitely was a part of the starting. He definitely was part of the number one offense. He was a part of that. He wasn't on the number two offense. If that was the case, then he wouldn't have been playing, you know, he would have been playing in trash time. But he played during the game, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't say he was never a starter, but he just wasn't somebody that I felt like was worth talking about. Every time we watched Georgia, how many people was like, Jermaine Burton, let's go! Let's go, Jermaine! Nobody. Nobody. Yeah, we had George Pickens, you know. Marlon, we had George Pickens, you know what I mean? McConkey is my favorite receiver right now. McConkey is one of my favorite receivers too. He's one of my favorite. He's definitely my, you know, number one, my go-to. You know, we know what's going to get done when it comes to Lad McConkey. We know the job is going to get done. You know, as long as he stay healthy and everything is good, we know he's going to get the job done. And we definitely going to miss him. That's why I'm looking for so many players at Georgia at this point to step their game up. We need guys to step their game up, and I think a couple of guys will. I think we saw that in the spring game. A couple of these guys will step their game up. But we need them to step up and step up right now. Because at the end of the day, you know, you know what, the 2020, I haven't seen a 5-star receiver come in yet. That's what I want to see too. I want to see us get some of these 5-star guys. Now I know that Dylan Raiola is trying to. He's still to this day. He's still far as Dog Nations. Far as what they say, Dog Nation. He's still trying to flip Jeremiah Smith, but I'm just hoping that we get some of these top guys to come to Georgia, man, because Lovett going to ball. Yeah, you know what, Marlon? You right. Dominic Lovett gonna do his thing. So yeah, he's gonna play an intricate part. Him and Ra Thomas, they definitely gonna play intricate parts. But I still want to see the guys that's been at Georgia, start to develop and start to get better as well. Because even with Dominic Lovett and Ra Thomas, those guys they're gonna get rotated out too. We got to see what we got out there. We can't have a bunch of receivers and nobody getting no playing time. Tanil, what's happening? Oh, nah, you good, brother. You D4L, man. As long as you came in, I'm going to stay on here for at least an hour. As long as you come in, you know what I mean? Be respectful. Everybody be respectful to each other. But, yeah, we just been talking, just been kicking the shit. Right now, we just talking about these receivers and how I want to see these young guys step their game up. Yeah, we got Dominic Lovett. We got Ra Thomas. We got Marcus Rosemary. I'm just speaking of the guys that's on the number one offense. Marcus Rosemary, Jack Saint. We got Ladd McConkey. We got Brock Bowers. I think the Robinsons will make us fearsome in the running game. Yeah, let's talk about the running game, man. The Robinsons, yeah, both of them. But you know who my favorite is? I done a video on them. You know what I mean? I think it got like 6,000-7,000 views. You know what I mean? My boy, man. My boy, number 22, man. Deuce, baby. Deuce, baby. Y'all already know, man. And here's the thing, like, I talked about it in that video with Branson Robinson, like the fact that Branson Robinson is a bruiser type of runner. He's he's one of he's a Nick Chubb type of guy. Y'all can't see the 27, but yeah. I had to. It's Friday night, so I had to go ahead and put on the jersey. But yeah, he's a Nick Chubb type of guy, man. A lot of people not really talking about it right now. You know what I mean? Because I think he was suffering from a slight little injury as well. That's why we didn't see him in the spring game. But Branson Robinson it's gonna be crazy to see Branson Robinson out there. We won't see the other guy. What's his Broderick Robinson? I think his name Broderick. We won't see him as much this season. I don't think we're gonna see him because you still got Milton. You still got Dejon Edwards. Cash Jones is somebody we ain't talking about, D4L. Cash Jones is somebody that I feel like we may see Cash Jones out there balling. That's who I want to see, Cash Jones. Marla said Marcus Rosemary is an NFL receiver at 6'3" with good hands. He'll be a solid possession receiver. I just want to see him so deep more this year. Yeah. He was doing good before he got that injury. I think what it was in 2019, 2020. That injury. I could see him. I could see him being that starter in that starter position. But he's just a role player to me, Marcus Rosemary. He's just a role player. What I mean by that is just like he's just somebody that plays his role. Will he be the star? Do I see superstardom in Marcus Rosemary? Not at this point. No, not at this point. I mean, I only say that because of the previous years and the previous, times we've seen him. But could he possibly be the starter, or could he possibly be a star? Yes, he could. You said Harry said agreed, especially if Paul is good to go and Cash is our stealth killer. Man, Cash Jones look good out there. What's that receiver? Not receiver, but what's that running back that was that played for the Panthers? McCarthy or McCarron, whatever. That's who he remind me of. That's who that dude remind me. That's who Cash Jones remind me of. Cash Jones is probably gonna make a name for himself, man, this up and coming season. Later, because you still got Kendall Milton, so I'm pretty sure they still gonna give Kendall Milton a good shot at it. You still got Dejon Edwards, then you got Branson Robinson. So we may not see him as much, but trash time. we definitely gonna see. I feel as if I'm gonna just say this. I know a lot of y'all may like Dejon Edwards, but I see Cash Jones and there Dejon Edwards right there neck and neck. They, just right there neck and neck. I'm looking at y'all text, but Dejon Edwards, man, he from the 229. So, I got much respect for him. I'm from the 229, I'm Tift County, Georgia. So I got much respect for him. He's from Norman Park, I think, Moultrie area, Moultrie, Georgia area. So that's just right down the road for me. So I got much respect for him. But at the same time, I don't see him being a star. I had this conversation with one of my partners before. Yeah, Milton, you know what, Harry, man? I don't know if Milton going to show out. You know why? He can't stay healthy. Milton just can't stay healthy. If he can stay healthy, you know what? Let me be real with y'all. His first starting season, love Dejon. Yeah, Milton, I was so hyped about Milton coming in. I was so hyped about him his starting season when he first started. But I just don't, unless Milton can stay healthy, I don't see Milton being great at Georgia. He's not. I don't see him being in the Mount Rushmore running backs at Georgia. I don't see that. But who I do see, honestly, I do see Branson Robinson. If Cash Jones get out there and show us something, I do see Cash Jones being on that Mount Rushmore. I don't know about the Mount Rushmore now, because you got who you got. You got Todd Gurley. You got, I can't forget about the old school, the 80s. I can't forget it. Yeah, you got Todd Gurley. You got Nick Chubb, Sony Michel, and then you have, what's the old guy from the 80s? The old guy. You got him. You know what I'm saying? That's on that Mount Rushmore. But who do I see right now? Who do I feel like right now is going to be on that Mount Rushmore? That I think I can see Branson. I can just see Branson Robinson being on that Mount Rushmore of running backs at Georgia. Dejon. I like Dejon Edwards, but Dejon Edwards need to gain some weight. He need to, he's very small. Herschel Walker. Yeah, Herschel Walker. That dude, I don't know. But anyway, Dejon Edwards, I think Dejon need to get a little. He need to get in that gym a little more. You know what I mean? I want to see him run some dudes over. I think Dejon could be a good running back, or a great running back, if he was to start running some guys over, man. Start going beast mode out there. He does a great job, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. He does a great job. I'm not gonna say and play or act like he don't do good at all, but he does a great job. I just think that he could be better if he gained a little more weight. You know what I mean? Kind of how Elijah Holyfield did that next season, his starting season, how he bulked up real big. I think that Dejon Edwards, I don't think he's going to be as big as Elijah Holyfield, but at the same, where is Elijah Holyfield? Like, does anybody know? Like, this dude went in early, and we hadn't seen him since. You said Edwards run hard. I hate to disagree with you, bro, but I just feel like Branson Robinson run much harder. I just feel like Branson Robinson, he runs way harder. Yeah, his frame is too small. No Sean. No Sean. Who is you talking about the guy that just flipped from who was it? Tennessee, I think? You talking about that? That's what you talking about, David? The guy that just flipped? If you talk about him, shoot, I can see him doing good things, but he just gotta earn his spot. He gotta earn his keep at Georgia. Like, so, we still RBU, we still are. We took a little dip, but we still RBU. But yeah, he gotta earn his spot. That's the only thing I can say about him at this point. Stats back it up. Well, I get what you're saying with the stats, but you still gotta factor in the fact that Dejon was there before Branson Robinson. and he gets more touches than Branson Robinson. So that's the only thing that I could say to you, bro. Like, he gets more touches. You know what I'm saying? He's a number 2 receiver. He's a number 2 receiver. So that's if that's what you talking about when you saying stats back it up. Because I had this conversation with one of my partners about Dejon Edwards and Branson Robinson. I had to send him some highlights. Like, bro, Branson is gonna be a force to be reckoned with. He was hollering Branson. He was hollering Dejon. And I think a part of him was being biased because we both from the two. Well, we all three of us from the 229. So I think he was a little biased to the effect because he was talking about Branson. He said the same thing that you saying, Harry, that Branson Robinson ran hard, but the only thing I can say to you is you need to check out not Branson Robinson, but Dejon Edwards. But the only thing I can say to you, bro, you need to check out some Branson Robinson highlights, bro. And I think it may change your mind. You may still roll with Dejon Edwards, and we all are rolling with these guys. But at the same time, I think it'll change your mind about, as far as what you mentioned when it came to the stats, because you got to understand he's the number 2 running back. So, of course, his stats is going to be better. Well, at the time, he was the number 3. But now he's the number 2 running back, behind, I don't know if he's going to be the number 2 or the number 1 at this point because, you got Milton, man. He can't stay healthy, so I don't know. Oh, yeah, Marino, yeah, he is on the Mount Rushmore. Yep. I can't believe I forgot about him. Yeah, he on that Mount Rushmore. Hey man, we have some guys, man. We have some guys, and we're only going to get better. Believe me, I'm not one of those Alabama fans that's going to be out here being so biased about my team and trying to be delusional and coming up with stuff to talk about Alabama just because they know that the Alabama ain't the same. No, I'm going to be real 100% honest with y'all. Georgia is definitely still on the rise. Georgia we haven't took a step back. Yeah. I just didn't know his first name. Okay, yeah. So that's what you're talking about. But that guy that just flipped, I heard a lot about him too. He's gonna be a force to be reckoned with. You said Harry said not saying Edwards has greater potential, just that he has proven reliable. Yeah, definitely. Dejon Edwards is, the guy that he is reliable. He definitely is. But being a superstar, I just feel as if I don't see him. He possibly can. Like I told y'all, and I'm going to keep saying it. From what we know of as of today, I don't see him being a superstar. But he can prove me totally different this up-and-coming season. But I just know what I like out of a running back, and I like a lot out of Dejon Edwards, not Dejon Edwards, but Branson Robinson. I see certain things in Branson. He reminds me of Chubb so much. Will he be another Nick Chubb? I don't think so. I think he's going to be a Branson Robinson. But will he stand tall at Georgia? Yes, I think so. Does he have that superstar status appeal on him? Yes, I think he does. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we don't know what Kendall Milton is going to do, man. Kendall Milton, once he got hurt that first season, it don't even seem like he ran the same. He I could be wrong. And we all could be wrong. Who knows? That's why everybody's opinion matters. You know what I mean? We're going to have different opinions. We're going to feel different things. But my only opinion to it is just that, as far as the running backs, don't need a superstar, but if one emerges, you know what? When I speak of superstars, I speak of it like in the Nick Chubb sense, in the Sony Michel sense. I don't speak of it like, on some cocky shit or nothing like that. I mainly speak on it like as far as I feel like he's going to be that talk. He's going to be the talk of the town. He's going to be the guy, the household name guy before he even comes out of college. That's kind of what I mean. He's going to be the Nick Chubb, the Sony Michel, the Herschel Walker type. You know what I mean? The Marino type. I see it. I see it in him. Now, if he don't become that, then it is what it is. We still got plenty of guys back there that's going to make it happen. Andrew Paul would be the next Todd Gurley. Andrew, you know what, man? We ain't heard nothing about Andrew Paul. Like, I was expecting to see him in the spring game. I really was expecting to see him in the spring game, but I guess he's still dealing with the injury. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he can, patch it up, man, and get to it. Hopefully he can patch it up, guys, because I really do want to see Andrew Paul too, because I was, I think Andrew Paul and somebody else, it was another player. Was it Branson Robinson? I think those are the two guys I was watching their highlights before they got to Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. And I was like, man, we back at it. We're going to have that 1-2 punch. But then Andrew Paul ended up, suffering the injury. So you said Paul was showing out before his injury? What do you mean he was showing out? When? When was he showing out? You talking about in practice? You must know something that we don't know, Harry. You talking about in practice? Because, you may know something that I don't know, but I haven't seen him play in any games. So if you're saying showing out, maybe you talking about like in practice or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, maybe you talking about in practice or something. I don't know. But yeah, I hadn't heard too much. I heard too much about him, man. This is the first time I'm hearing something about Andrew Paul actually showing out. I know a lot of fans talk about him, and a lot of fans bring his name up. But I'm one of those guys that I got to see it on the field type of guy. So like that's why I don't really speak about him too much, because I feel like I really like to see him on the field. Now I know what he's capable of, definitely, but. We just got to see him on that field and see what he can do on the field, because, everybody know practices is one thing. Then they might come out there and do something totally different, or they can be even better than what they did at practice. And hopefully he is one of those guys that's going to come back and fully rejuvenated and do what he got to do. You said, yes, I received info. I'm a very old dog. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. Well, if you receive some info, man, I'm glad to hear about that. I'm glad to hear that he was doing good, but you saying that was before his injury, but, I'm just glad to hear that he was doing good. David Williams, when I was down there, he was dressed and going through drills. He looked good during G-Day. Oh, okay. Okay, well, we may see something from him, though. We may see some. You know what? Dylan, due to Georgia, like we all know that Georgia is a very traditional team, and Georgia is very strict when it comes to experience. So I don't think we will see him this season. Not, he's not going to start or anything, of course. Trash time or, third, fourth quarter, we probably will see him. Paul was ahead of Robinson and was like the talk of the camp. What? Damn, y'all coming with some info I ain't know about. Yeah, y'all coming with some info I ain't know about, man. That's good, man. That's good. That's good progress. Especially coming from a guy that just came off an injury. That's a good progress, man. Darius, what's happening, Darius? Go Dogs, Darius. Shout out to you, man. This is my first time seeing you in the chat. Glad to see you. We've been here for about an hour just chopping it up about the Dogs. He's running with the ones and hard to handle. He's running with the ones? Really? That's good news. That's good news. You know what I mean? But do y'all really think Andrew Paul is going to start with the ones? Do you think he's going to start? Because I'm just basing my information on my opinion. They will not let him carry that rock until fall camp. Injury had him slowed down. Okay. I'm just basing my opinion, but just based on Georgia's history, on how we play. How we're coached. And a lot of times, man, yeah, shout out to Darius, man. Shout out to Darius Sr., man. But I'm just basing my opinion just based on that. And I think a lot of times with Georgia, we so traditional and we just base our players off of experience, and I think we should. Like, who am I to go against, the best coach in the nation? Who am I? Darius, gonna break out of this fall. Yeah. Yeah, he might do, man. You never know, man. We never know. We never know. That's why I give my opinion, but then I agree to disagree with y'all because I feel like, hey, we never know. We could just only give our opinion and our observation on what we believe or may happen, but we can only go so far on our opinions. Like we can't just go that far to say, oh, he's going to be this type of player or that type of player, because at the end of the day, you still got Kendall Milton out there. You still got Dejon Edwards out there. You still got Branson Robinson. You still got Cash Jones. I mean, you got a lot of guys ahead of him. So if he's showing out the way you guys are talking, then he might jump ahead of a few guys. And I'll be glad to have that if he's showing out the way y'all speaking. But I hope everybody having a good night tonight. I hope everybody enjoying their Friday night. I had to put on the jersey tonight because, I was a little, over the top about these Alabama fans. I was hearing a lot and I wasn't saying nothing about it because I was like, maybe they tripping. He got to put in the work, and the iron sharpens iron. Yeah, you right about that there, Senior. He played outside linebacker. Who we talk about? But anyway, yeah, man. I had to put on a jersey, man, because like I said, these Bama fans, I've been watching it, and I ain't really been saying nothing. I just been watching it, and because I let people have their opinion, man. Your opinion is your opinion, you know what I'm saying? But I just had to get on tonight because I was like, man, I gotta talk about this, man. I got I gotta see what's happening, man. I gotta see what's happening. Because then, hey, one thing about it, I'm not going to let you just continuously talk about Georgia. You're not going to continue to dog Georgia out, man. Yeah, you're not going to continue to dog Georgia out, man. You're not. That's what you got me for. Because, see, this is another thing that I want to talk about. I'm one of the only podcasters that's, like, original. I'm not on the field. I'm not an insider. We need more podcasters. We need more guys out there. The more the merrier. We need more guys that's out there that's going to provide this information about Georgia, that's going to stand up for Georgia, because you got a ton of Alabama fans, ton of Tennessee fans, podcasters or YouTube channels that's going at Georgia, and it's like, nah, we don't need that. We don't need that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? We know what we capable of, so no, we don't have to say nothing, but at the end of the day, I just feel like I got to say something. Y'all boys is in denial. Alabama is fully in denial. Look for another commit in the next few days. Yeah, man, we've been getting commits like crazy. You can best believe we're gonna have the number one recruiting class 2024. I think as of today, we already got the number one recruiting class of 2024. So we're gonna constantly see recruits coming in. Yeah, so at the end of the day, we need more guys out there that's gonna stand tall and be raw with it. You know what I mean? Be raw with it, because I'm raw with mine. Like, I ain't on here trying to be all professional. I'm chopping it up with y'all like y'all my everyday homeboys. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, or home girls, if there's any girls in there. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we gotta have guys out there that's covering Georgia, man, because we watch Dean Leggy and the guys, and we watch On 3, and then we watch 24/7 Sport. Well, not really watch 24/7 Sports, but Dog Nation and Dog Post. But they more so they not raw like Major. They not raw like me, and I just keep it raw like that because I know some of y'all be looking for that type of content. I know I do. When I go online, I be looking for certain type of Georgia content that's more raw. You know what I'm saying? More, I love the information Dean Leggy and those guys give. I love that information. You know what I'm saying? But we need more. We need more Georgia podcasters. We need more Georgia YouTube channels, man, because these Alabama fans is going nuts, man. Holla if you hate Alabama. Nah, I don't hate nobody, man. I don't hate nobody because I know, like I said, I know Georgia potential and I know what we all about. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Alabama can say what they want to say about us at the end of the day. That's why I told Kangaroo Black, if you was in here when I was talking to Kangaroo Black, I would let them know. Like, y'all are delusional, bro. Y'all are delusional. Alabama is a delusional. They have a delusional fan base. At this point, they have a delusional. Now, years ago, they were speaking facts about their team. Nobody could touch them. Nobody really could touch them. But at this point, y'all dudes is looking slack, man. For real, y'all are looking slack. You better call Bryce Young and ask him to come back, because at this point, I don't know what y'all gonna do. I don't know what y'all gonna do, Bama. And this ain't no hate towards y'all, but like I said, I sat back and I watched y'all, different channels. I watched y'all talk down on Georgia. Oh, Georgia, the rain is gone. Oh, you ain't gone. This, that, and the third. Blase, blase. 2020 after 2024, you're done. How, bro? How? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Georgia has the number one quarterback in the nation coming in. What are you talking about? And plus, not only, but we have Puglisi. Puglisi is he's a dual threat, in my opinion. He's a dual threat quarterback. If he stays, if Dylan Raiola stays, bro, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Alabama fans? I don't get it. I never did get it. You know, I'm not trying to get it. I just see that they are delusional, and I see that they try to create content. See, when I come on, I'm gonna come on with content that's real content that's really happening. I'm not gonna sit back and let me try to get my subscribers up. So let me try to come up with some fake news about Alabama, or come up with some narratives about Alabama or Georgia. I'm just because Georgia my team. No, I'm not gonna come up with nothing like that. KB still has Coach Ferry's guide to winning. Hey, man, it's crazy, man. Coach Fran's guide. Man, it's crazy, man, because like I said, I think some of these guys are really delusional, bro. Like, I sit back and I be watching them talk about Alabama, and I'll be like, bro, everybody that comes to Alabama, they just so hyped about them. Every single person. If you follow me, if you subscribe to me, I don't cover every single player. I only cover the standout guys, the highly recruited guys. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I can't cover every player, but it seems like Alabama, their channels are trying to cover every player and make it seem like these guys is going to be the guys to take them over the hump. Every single player they get to come in to Alabama, do they believe in development? I don't think Alabama fans believe in development, because these guys coming in, they still have to get developed. You may have a few guys that's going to come in as freshmen and you know, showcase the talent that they have. You know what I mean? But, bro, you still have to get developed first. So as if right now you guys are nowhere near being national champions or any of that. So I don't even think Bama need to be talking. At the end of the day, right at this moment, we still are two-time national champions, back to back. And I ain't talking about Drake. We back to back, baby. So we gonna continue to celebrate it. We gonna continue to stay in their faces, because that's what we do. We dogs. We gonna stay in their faces, and we hungry dogs. We are. Keep us at number 3 or whatever you got us at. Rank that. You can. Hey, I'll put us at number 5. That'll just give us more to grind for. Huh? That'll give us more to grind for. Hey, man, I'm telling y'all, Georgia is here to stay. Forget what you heard. Georgia is here to stay. And that's all I got for y'all, man. Shout out to everybody that was in the chat. Shout out to y'all for just vibing with me, because it's Friday. You know, I just want to vibe with y'all. I'm trying to mix and mingle with y'all more. Y'all going to see me go live a lot more. Y'all come on in the live. We can talk, chop it up, you know, laugh at these Alabama fans or whoever fans, you know what I'm saying? And we going to get more into it on another level, on another time. Before I go, Bama's coaching instability has led them to failing behind in player development. Hey, man, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. You know, I really do feel like, you know, I really do feel like, Alabama has got a long, they got a long road ahead of them. Will they snap back? Maybe so. But from my opinion, I do see the decline. I mean, everybody sees the decline. But, like I said, man, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? There's much love to y'all. Over here, it ain't no damn good dogs over here. Over here is D4Ls, Dogs for Life. And all y'all that's in the chat right now, y'all my dogs for life, man. So shout out to y'all. Y'all already know who it is and what it is, baby.